Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Friday, the films I watched this week. I hope we all had a fun Christmas, but it's all over now. We look forward to New Year. And we've had gale force winds, hurricanes, and all kinds of stuff here in Wales. The weather's shit. But no snow. I tell a lie, there was snow in Scotland. The Highlands of Scotland, where no one lives probably. And it was called A White Christmas. But anyway, the films I watched this week, we'll just jump straight in with the first film I watched. It doesn't matter when. It is Oliver. This is based on the stage play, which I suppose would be based off of the book. But it's a happy musical. It's a fun film. Even in its darkest moments, it's not really overly dark. But Ron Moody is fantastic as Fagin. Some great songs. Oliver Reed as Bill Sykes. Love the way everything looks, love the songs. I associate this film with Christmas. It's not a Christmas film, but I watched it for the first time at Christmas time many years ago. So Oliver from 1968, Best Picture winner as well. Give it an 8 out of a 10. Then I watched some of these coming up with other people as well. Different people, but other people. We watched Jurassic Park 2 and 3. Now, watching Jurassic Park 2 with somebody else who's never seen it or doesn't remember it makes me enjoy it a bit more. I'm still not a huge fan of it, but I don't mind it. I've always liked number 3, and I still do to this day. 2 gets a 7, 3 gets an 8. So, Jurassic Park. Then a film called Christmas Holiday. Not really Christmassy, from 1944. Gene Kelly and I think Deanna Durbin, that's what I've got written down. But she tells a story via flashbacks of her marriage to Gene Kelly and how it starts out all nice and happy and then it kind of ends not that way. But Gene Kelly isn't singing. I'm sure he made many songs where he didn't film. I'm sure he made many films where he didn't sing and dance, but not a bad film. I think I gave it a 6 or a 7. I haven't written it down, but it doesn't matter. Not bad. Then a film called Silent Night from this year. It's on Joel Kinnaman. He turned into a vigilante to kill the gang members that killed his son when they're having a shooting. They're shooting each other in the cars, making a mess, not going to shit about anybody else. Killed by a stray bullet. He gets shot in the neck or stabbed in the neck so he can't speak. So basically no one says jack shit in this film. He trains to kill people and he goes after them all. Now I thought, cool, it'll be alright, he's going to kick ass. But he trains all his time with a knife, watches videos, learns. First guy he fights, he nearly gets killed. I'm thinking all that training for nothing. But the action was okay. I give it a 5. There were times when the no speaking worked. There was times when it didn't work, but it's a 5 out of a 10. Again, a Christmas film, but not really a Christmas film. Then an amazing film called Humanoids from the Deep from 1980, creature feature. Think of the Gill Man from Creature from the Black Lagoon and think that he evolves more and turns even more ugly. And that's what you've got, these creatures that go around killing people. I give that a 5, but that was a stupid arse, silly, enjoyable 5. Silent Night was a boring, some of it was okay 5. Then a film called Black Dynamite. Almost like, I haven't seen many blaxploitation films, but I've seen enough to know that this didn't quite get the feeling of a blaxploitation film for me. It did pretty well. It's got Michael Jai White as Black Dynamite. He's cool when he's kicking ass and all that kind of stuff. And I enjoyed it. I give it a 6. 2000. Nope, I haven't written it down. 2008, 9. It was okay, fun. Trying a bit too hard maybe. Then I watched Terminator 3. Rise of the Machines. It has its moments, but it's not that good. Give it a 6. Jingle All the Way, give it an 8. That's a lot of fun. He fights the Big Show. Sleazy con men in red suits. Then, what's Terminator Genesis? I saw this in a cinema. I enjoyed it. Now, it's shit. I give it a 5. Watching it with somebody else, and them kind of liking it. But I don't like it. I wouldn't watch it on my own. It's a 5. Then, Bell, Book and Candle. Kim Novak's a witch. She bewitches Jimmy Stewart to fall in love with her. You've got Jack Lemmon, Elsa Lanchester, a romantic comedy film with witches and wizards. A lot of fun. 1958, give it a 7. I watched that many times. I enjoy it. Then, 2 more films I wouldn't have watched on my own, but I don't mind them. 2017, Beauty and the Beast, and 2019's The Lion King. Seen them before. You know, they're unnecessary, they're unneeded, but they were all right. You know, probably prefer Beauty and the Beast, but both were 7s. And A Fair to Remember, Cary Grant, Deborah Kerr. They're on an ocean cruise. They meet each other. They're both with somebody else. When they get to port, is that how you speak when you're at sea? Get to port, if they can end who they're with, meet each other on, I think, the Empire State Building in 6 months. Who turns up? Do they both turn up? Do one of them turn up? But a very good film. I give it a 7. 1957. Very good. And in colour. I always think it's in black and white. Then, Super Mario Brothers. Super Mario Brothers movie from 2023. This is like watching a 90-minute cutscene with everything good about Mario in it. It was colourful. It was fun. Lots of, oh, that's from that game. That's from that. I recognise that music. A lot of fun. I give it an 8. Fantastic. Really enjoyed that. Then I watched The Super. The Super. Joe Pesci from 1991. He's a slumlord. His father's a slumlord. His tenants live in shit. He ends up in court given 120 days house arrest to live in one of his buildings. If he doesn't bring it up to scratch, then he'll go to prison. It was fun. Joe Pesci, don't stop. Good fun. Give it a 6. Early 90s. Then we watched Con Air. Love it. Give it a 9. Put the bunny back in the box. There's only 2 men I trust. One of them is me. The other one isn't you. A 9. Then Across the Spider-Verse. Now, this was colourful. Even more colourful than Mario, possibly. Action-packed. Fast-paced. Different animated styles. 140 minutes. It made my eyes nearly bleed because I was watching it and about halfway through I had to go outside to get some fresh air and it was pissing it down with rain. My head had gone. I needed some fresh air. It was a little bit too long, but cool seeing all these different spider people, especially the one that went da 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 da, the old cartoon from the 70s, 60s. But yeah, fun, but very full on. I give that one a 7. Not sure I could rewatch that one anytime soon, but I could rewatch Mario, whereas this one's probably better. Either way, it doesn't matter what's better and what isn't better. And round the week off with If It Bleeds, We Can Kill It. Dun 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 dun. Predator. I like Predator. I've always liked Predator. It's a lot of fun. There he is. Creepy. The creepy guy laughs at the end. That is a man in a suit laughing. It's a creepy ass laugh and he blows himself up, but great cast, good score, everything about Predator's top notch. And that is everything that I watched this week. Enjoy New Year's Eve and comments are welcome.